sun where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out. This is episode 293. And today we have 5 of us on the podcast discussing, the main topic is Supergirl. And so obviously we got 5 different men to come and talk about Supergirl. I mean, of course. Yeah.
I do not see gender, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, introducing our special guest first of all. The man from is it Houston now? The Mr. Rolling Dollars himself. Yeah. If you see him on the street of Houston, please bill him.
Without mercy.
Without mercy, yes. And yes. Welcome on the podcast. How are you doing now?
I'm fine, I'm good. It's good to be back here. Last time I was here was for Superman, so I'm here for Supergirl.
Oh, you were here for Superman?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay. Can't remember.
Yeah, and the person showing his old age currently is how are you doing, Red? How is the World Cup your side?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. And Dapo, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm as I said, I'm very, gender fluid. So I will.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have an
Okay.
do you have an issue with that, Kex?
Listen, it's not
Or
my
do you have an
gender.
issue
Do
with
whatever you
that?
want to do.
No.
I feel threatened. I feel uncomfortable now.
We have no issues.
No.
But if you have something you want to tell us, we won't
Please
judge.
let us.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Is
it explains a lot about his Thailand trip.
Is it a
So
safe
it's like
space?
it's fine.
It's a safe space.
Yeah.
Kex is not making me
It's a
feel
safe
safe.
space, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, I got nothing to
Same.
say. Oh, please,
Alright, okay, carry on.
please, feel free.
Carry on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he explains your Thailand trips a lot, so that's fine. Yeah. So it's good you're coming out more often. Like, yeah, we appreciate you taking that step and showing yourself. Like, it's good. Kex, how are you doing?
I'm good today, man. I'm good. Glad to be back as always.
Okay.
Yeah, big episode today.
Big episode today, yeah. Quick housekeeping. We have some news. There's a rumor. There's a casting rumor for Batman that
Yes.
looks confirmed. It's for the DCU universe. It's going to be Tom Brittany for Batman, and yeah, Kex a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, there's been yesterday. John Campier mentioned that he's heard like 2 people verify news about someone, but he didn't want to say anything. Blah 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 blah. So already I was like, okay, so apparently it was locked, but he couldn't divulge anything. But this morning they kind of leaked, and a few people have corroborated it and said that it's a guy called Tom Brittany, who of course is British. I mean, if you want anything done well, you go to the Brits. And he's been in Grantchester, he's been in Humans, he's done Outlander. So these are some series that, like, I don't know, I'm not trying to be funny, but it feels like, okay, I watched Humans, but it feels like he's a bit of a heartthrob. You know, those kind of like female-centric series, so he's done a few of those. He's 35. Apparently, he went for the Superman role. So it was between him, Cornsworth, and Nicholas Holt. And there's some videos that have surfaced of James Gunn basically saying, oh, I really like this guy. I like Tom Brittany, but it came really close, but it didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. But this was a while back, right? And this was him talking about Superman. But apparently now, he just might be our new Bruce Wayne / Batman. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen a picture of this guy and what you think in terms of, I think he has brown hair if he dyes hair. What do you think?
I mean, it looks like Batman, and I like that it's unknown. So beyond that, I don't have any strong feelings about it.
Well, who's got dogs in the background?
It's
There's a
the
guy in Houston.
Americans.
Sorry, it was me. It's my neighbor. It's my
Okay.
neighbor.
Oh,
And they were-
okay.
who are we talking about?
Tom Brittany.
I mean,
Tom Brittany.
I've seen this picture.
I thought it was talking about. I thought Kex was talking about Carville. Oh, sorry. Okay. No, when
I'm
he said
talking
if when
about
anything
Batman
done
guy.
well, you get the Brits. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
yes. Yeah, 'cause this guy's also.
Okay,
I thought so.
How tall is this guy? I'm trying to look for. Who should be taller? Shouldn't Batman be taller? Is that not how it works?
No.
Not really.
Yeah, but Batman is taller than Superman.
Is he?
Batman is taller than Superman. Yes, he is.
Okay. I've
Batman is like
seen-
an inch or two taller than Superman.
I'm
But-
using side eye to look at you, but I won't say anything. To me,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always
No,
assume-
historically.
I always assume they're the same height.
I always see Superman is either the same height as Superman was taller.
Superman was
Because
like
the
6'3".
images were always Batman looking up at Superman. And maybe
Well,
Batman was always floating.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
In the comics, in the-
Superman was
in-
height
yeah.
cheating. It was floating off the ground.
Yeah,
Exactly.
maybe
Yeah,
that's why.
Either way, I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, at the end of the day, right? I've learned to not judge. It's not like it's a female. We're not talking Wonder Woman here, so okay.
Actually, Superman is taller than Batman. Even by comic.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. So Kex, you're up on that.
Batman 6'2", Superman 6'3".
Ooh.
You said you've learned not to judge by height.
No, I mean the actors. Like, you can say, "Oh, this casting is going to suck," and then
Yeah,
It doesn't,
Yeah,
so-
I agree.
let them the superhero rule anyway. They're gonna come. Half
Yeah.
of their character will be a human. The other half will be the hero. So let him come and act. I'm not really worried about him. I'm more worried about anyway. When we talk about the Supergirl,
Yeah, I think
because it's
his
also
look,
in Supergirl.
his look,
Yeah.
it looks okay to me. If that is here, yeah. But I don't know the guy. I've watched Humans. I don't really remember him from that. So
I think it was just in that episode or so.
okay. So I have nothing much to say about the casting.
It looks like a taller version, or should I say a longer, leaner version of that Australian dude. What's his name?
Hemsworth.
Boomerang.
No,
The Captain Boomerang.
Sam
dude.
Worthington.
No,
No,
Boomerang.
that was Avatar.
I know he means the Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad.
In Suicide Squad.
Oh,
That guy's
I know
Australian
that.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's Australian.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
Jake
yeah.
something? Yeah. Another
Yeah.
guy. Another guy.
Kind of
Okay.
looks like him taller or something.
Okay.
But let him come, let him act.
that's
Let
what we
him act.
ask. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
moving on from that bit of news, DC has announced 3 new animated TV shows. It seems they've just been announcing animated TV shows anyhow. But this time around, there's one Absolute Batman TV show that will be helmed by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragota. There is a Joker anime series, Joker Laugh Riot, and there is a.
I mean, have you guys have any of you watched any of the like Suicide Squad anime, Batman anime, any of those anime?
I tried to start the Suicide Squad anime, the one where they did that
Yes.
Suicide Squad Isekai, and I just
Yes,
couldn't
yes.
snap out of
I,
this.
I watched. I watched the Batman one.
Was he
Batman Ninja.
Yeah, I watched that
I
one.
haven't.
was he any good?
It was just man, anime. It was okay. It was there. I don't think I remember hating it that much, but it's not like I wanted more of it either.
I really didn't like it. Didn't like
Okay.
it. I think there's 2 parts to it. I watched the first
Was
one.
it the one with the Superman and then Wonder Woman?
They went to Japan or something. Like
Yeah,
they got pulled back to ancient Japan. Batman Ninja. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Funny enough, I was saying before we started the podcast, I would have preferred if the Absolute Batman was an anime series rather than the Joker Laugh Riot. I think Absolute Batman lends itself to the craziness of anime than anything else. It could have worked with that aesthetics.
I think I can agree with that. I think I agree with that. I mean, just the idea that there's a 6'9" Batman walking around, 6'5" Bruce Wayne walking around is just about crazy enough to be an anime type. Yeah, concepts. Yeah, so I could see that. It's like that animated Batman anthology that they did in the early 2000s. Was it Gotham Batman?
By Gaslight?
Knight? No, Gotham Knight or something.
Gotham Knight.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
The
I
one
know
for
what you're
Dark
talking about.
Knight. The one for Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Where there were different animations. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So something like that. Oh, that one too had that one had an anime one too that he had a. So I can see you're right. I can see Absolute Batman, and it's because like you said, it's a like an Elseworld type thing. It could work, So I could yeah, that's not bad. And then what's the third one today?
Crypto.
I feel like I've heard
Why?
of this one before.
The pitch
Yeah.
for crypto is that crypto is following a group of aspiring criminals as their chaotic adventures turns to a story of redemption. So it's like, eh,
Sounds like something that or like yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
That was going to watch everything now, obviously.
Absolutely. I mean, he's our correspondent on everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll just make a comment that Gunn is really pushing this is dog on us. You know,
I
I have
yes,
a,
I don't think this is gone.
Is this what is green lighting? Like, what's he doing?
I don't think God has any control over this. Like over the animated world. I don't think he has any control
yeah,
over
but
what
Who
he puts
does?
out.
he's the one who's put crypto front and forward in two of his movies already. So obviously
Yeah.
they're taking the cue from that. So I still blame him.
So,
Because
so
they
wait,
are the same ones that have been announcing some very weird projects. They announced the high school one. They announced the Stargirl one a couple of is it last year? That they announced like 4 different animated TV
Yeah,
shows
that's
that
what I was
yeah.
thinking. Yeah, they did. I think like
no,
you're right. Stargirl.
but when it
Go on.
was what's that animated show they made, the one with the commandos or whatever they are called?
No,
Oh
that
yeah,
is
Picture
God's
Commandos.
project. Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah, but it's DC now. It's in charge of everything DC. Is it not?
See,
no, I
he
think
met
DCU.
people there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, in the movie part of it, not
Yeah.
comics, obviously.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the animation department works. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's any overlap between the two of them at all. But what do I know?
Yeah.
It's one and they're very confused anyway.
Because it's let's see it's been a lot of different TV shows. Like there's the Mr. Miracle that is still coming up that we've
Yes.
not gotten anything yet.
Yes.
My Adventures with Green Lantern. Also, this one is also on under the umbrella with My Adventures with Superman. Yeah, it's Starfire, DC Superpowers. That's the high school one.
Okay.
So it's like they've announced a bunch of different random projects that we've not had the light of day of. And it feels more like it's coming from that animated studio that have been making
Yeah.
TV movies.
No,
for the
but I
longest
just
time.
checked now. Now James Gunn is in charge of is the co-CEO of
Yeah.
DC Studios, where he oversees creative direction for all DC
Yeah.
content across film, television, and animation. So yeah,
No, don't get me wrong. He's nominally in charge, but my read
What
of this
what
is
what
that,
does what does nominally mean?
like, my read of this is that the people that have been doing animation, they've been a separate this thing in DC since the beginning of time, and they are not going anywhere.
The buck stops at his desk.
no,
He's
he's
in
still
charge.
stopped like he's in charge. Like he's in charge.
Yeah,
Like
but
I don't.
there's in charge and in charge because I can't imagine him like for argument's sake saying, guys, everything you've been doing so far is crap. Stop, without anyone challenging him on that. So I can see. I say, okay, no, you're not even doing well in the main film you bought you for.
Yeah, but there's no way there was a crypto script before he came on board. It was him pushing this whole fucking dog.
That's why I said
on
that
us.
he might push that particular one himself. That
Yeah.
particular
Like
crypto one.
crypto,
Yeah.
because you can't tell me he's the one pushing My Adventures with Superman or My Adventures with Green Lantern. Nah, I don't buy that.
Why?
But did they not
It
predict
feels
him?
very
Did they not
yeah. It
predict
feels
him?
very. It predates him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It
so
feels
it's
very-
possible- The way I see it is, he has come in, yes, but he's not going to shut down something
Exactly,
that is
yeah.
successful.
That's already in the pipelines. Listen, they were
Not
halfway
even that is
through.
in the pipeline.
It-
It's
it-
good.
it
People are
did
watching it.
shut
They're
down-
enjoying it. So,
It did
Okay.
shut down a bunch of things that were in the pipeline for movies.
but they were not enjoying. They were not out now. My Superman hasn't it come out already before he joined.
It was now.
I don't think so.
We're in the
I
third
don't
season,
think so.
right?
I don't think so. Second
Wow.
season.
I don't think so. We're in the third
Third,
season.
we're on the
Third
third season.
season, actually. Oh,
No,
okay.
but I
It
don't
does-
know. It was after he was announced.
Yeah.
He was announced.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah,
already,
but-
it was
but
already,
you know-
it was ready to go live already.
But you know, with animation
Oh,
now, they make it way ahead. So I'm sure they got
Okay.
to the point where let's put this thing. I can't just shut it down. Now it's not a film where you can finish in 6 months. I've been working on that thing for years. No,
Okay.
to be honest, I looked at the show. I don't watch it, but compared to what the work you do on Invisible, that's a well-made show. It's
Huh?
like
Which
they're
is well made compared to Invincible.
in
They
terms
said this
of
is
not
Invisible is a well-made show compared to this.
no, my version of Superman is a well-made show compared to
I don't know,
Invisible.
I
In
don't
terms
know,
of animation,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
Today,
animation,
no move out.
not content, not
Let's
content,
No.
not content.
let's stick to the
Okay,
topic we
please.
have today. We'll probably bring Chase to come and defend this thing instead.
Yeah.
Let's,
I'm shocked.
Content,
actually,
not
no,
content.
why you know?
I said
I'm
animation.
I'm
I said
shocked deep in
animation,
my
not
soul.
content.
No, I'm not actually.
that's his industry, right?
I'm not sure.
So
I'm
he's
not,
going
I'm
to
not sure
be
about
very,
that
very
statement at all.
judgmental.
Because he's not talking about
Okay.
the actual show overall. He's talking about the animation alone, and I can see why he
Yeah,
said
the
that.
quality
I
is
still
Okay.
don't.
better.
I still
It's
don't.
better.
Okay,
I still
okay.
don't. Sorry, guys.
Okay, guys. Before we go into this, we go off rails completely. We are here to talk about Supergirl.
Yeah.
So, as usual, we'll do the non-spoiler review very quickly before we go deep dive into spoilers. First of all, I'll first ask your impressions, then give out the box office numbers. Did you guys like this film? Yes or no?
I liked it. I mean, I liked it. Let me. I feel the thing is, you can't really say you liked it and just leave it at that. It's not that
You
kind
have,
of film.
you have to shalaye, abi.
You have to shalaye that I liked it for what it was. Nothing more. It was serviceable. I don't hate it.
Okay.
I think it has received a lot of hate, and I'm like, I don't think it's that bad.
Okay. I'm
I
going
don't
to
think it's
ask
that
you to compare it to a movie that feels very similar to in terms of reception. The Flash.
bad. Better than the Flash.
Better than The Flash. Okay.
Yeah. I no. Allow me to say I prefer it to the Flash.
You prefer. Fair
I
enough.
prefer it to
Red?
I
No,
definitely.
no. It's,
I didn't like
it's
it.
better. It's better than the Flash. It's better than it. Well made, better. But doesn't mean you like it, Jam.
I mean, the Flash. The guy put a baby inside the microwave. I mean, to be fair to this film, it feels like Craig Gillespie and Andy Muschietti. They feel like the same person. They could be the same person, except for the music needle drops that this guy keep. It feels like a similar kind of film. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Like, not the film, but the director feels like their styles are somewhat similar.
Yeah.
But this one is a better film than The Flash for
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. At least we are establishing a baseline here.
Yeah. it's
Uh,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Red?
I didn't like it. The shtick, there was too much, too gimmicky. I got tired of the music real fast. I
Yeah.
got tired of the whole
Yeah.
the slow motion. Like there was just, it felt like I was watching something I'd seen before, and a couple of other things. I felt like I was in Star Wars at one moment. Another thing I was in what's this other one, Guardians, and then back to whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was 'cause I know the Woman of Tomorrow story. I kind of like, okay, where are we going with this? I don't know. We'll get into it. I didn't like it.
Okay. Shay?
Yeah, for me, I was just sitting down waiting for the movie to start all throughout the film, and then the film ended, and I was like,
I'm not sure that's fair at all.
so what I'm trying to say is that I was waiting for the movie to start, meaning I didn't say it was bad, but okay, what are we here to do?
Okay.
What? And then nothing happened. Like Red said, I was like, okay, this guy is trying to do Guardians. Okay, the music. I was like, since when did he start playing real music? Just do soundtrack. Funny enough, the soundtrack, if you listen to the credit at the end, was actually very good. You had a composer who could create something. Why don't you use that to drive the film, giving
They
us
had-
music?
Yeah. I would
Star
say this.
Wars.
They had 3 impressive composers for this that had to leave the movie at one point or the other. They had Ramin Djawadi.
Yeah, I read because I went to check. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, and
They
I
had
saw
they had Junkie XYXL on
the
this.
Donkey. And they both left. I'm like, I no wonder now.
all those ones
Yeah.
I don't know, but that first guy you mentioned, that guy's a god in my mind.
Yeah,
Donkey
that-
XL is the one that actually do know.
Yeah.
No, rewatch.
Donkey
some
XL
of
is
them-
amazing.
some of
that
them
first
are
guy-
both.
The first guy you mentioned is the guy
Ramin?
from Westworld, right?
Yeah,
This guy from
Westworld,
Westworld,
Yes.
Game
Person
of
of
Thrones,
Interest,
Game of
Succession.
Thrones,
Yeah,
Him I
He's-
love. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But you should know Junkie is from Dawn of Justice, Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Donkey XL or Tom Hockenberg is his.
yeah.
Donkey is his stage name or whatever.
And Dakwa?
Thoughts on
I watched this on. Where was it on Friday? Every time I think about this film, my score's slightly dropping. Every time I think about it. And if I'm being honest, you asked a question about Flash.
Yeah.
And ironically, immediately you said that. Do you know who I went? Well, immediately there's scenes in Flash that jumped to me that I love up to now. As much as that, I think that film overall is actual crap. If somebody tells me, let's say in a year's time, pick some scenes you want to watch, I'll go to Flash first. And ironically, the Supergirl in that film, she's one of my favorite draws in that film itself. Flash, I love the. I'm not saying she's better than Melo. I think they're two different types of. But it's almost like there's something. I don't know if you really said that on purpose because Flash Supergirl was in there as well. But yeah, I would not say this film is better than that one. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I think in certain ways it's better. In certain ways it's not, in my view.
Okay. Yeah. So I watched this film and I left it like Kex with very complicated feelings about it. Like
I don't know what's complicating you guys'
No,
feelings about this one.
when I say complicated, I mean that in terms of where to score this movie.
Okay.
I wanted to score it a 4, but it didn't feel like it deserved the 4.
4 out
And
of what?
Oh,
Out of
4
10.
out of what?
10,
Okay.
10, 10,
Okay.
10, 10.
We put out of 20 before.
wait. You didn't think it deserved a 4 in
I,
that
like-
you thought it was worse?
I thought
Yes.
it was better.
Okay, thought it was
I
better.
thought
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Better than a
Go
4
on.
over 10.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
it reminded me a lot of
Okay, I think that's
Black
what threw me off. Yeah.
it reminded me a lot of Black Widow in terms of what type of movie it is and the very muddled plot line and ending of all of that. But it sits in that particular range for me. And then I made the mistake of going back to read the book again afterwards.
Okay.
Don't have.
Yeah.
You deserve everything coming to you now.
No, because I wanted to prepare for the podcast and like point out
Yeah.
similarities and differences between
Yeah.
the book and this thing, and there were a lot of things that were missed in the book
They
in
even
the
give
film
us free comic now. They give us a free version of that comic now.
of the
I saw that on the Apple whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So it's that kind of film for me. It's a Vanguard rate. It feels at all the potential it has. Like all the things I was looking for them to land, it feels that the emotional strings they were trying to draw, it didn't land it well.
Oh my
And-
god.
Yeah. So for me, it's just that kind of film. For box office, it's projected to be a failure. I
Yes.
mean, as of right now, it's performing way below
You are a failure.
expectation.
You are a failure.
No, I wanted to
What a
throw-
failure,
I
as in Jesus' name.
I wanted to throw in something. So I went with a group of 15-year-old girls,
Yeah.
and they're not the highly critical, snobbish people that you would expect. One of them was like, I'm not here to watch John Wick. Like the other one was like, oh, this thing is so lame. What's up with all the aliens? There are too many. I'm like, well, you should read the books and stuff. Like, no, I'm talking about norms who are just girls, like
yeah,
high schoolers.
Yeah.
It didn't even move it for them.
You see, the funniest thing you have just said,
No.
both of the things you've mentioned
Yeah.
are things I wish they like the aliens. I wish they've leaned more into that. They've made it more cosmic than what they've done. But we'll get into that a bit more.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah.
big issue with the whole space alien thing, and I'll get to me. That's one of my biggest
Oh.
issues with this film.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll
So-
get there. 'Cause
Okay.
For
let's keep
box
going.
office, domestic it made 38 million, which is an overall
Ooh,
60. and overall
So,
60 something million.
Did you leave out a zero?
No, that's the opening number for this
And this is opening weekend.
opening weekend. Yeah,
Wow.
That's poor.
it's very poor. So right now they are
Wow.
projecting overall. 37 million, then 60 something million, 67 million
68, I
for
think,
Black.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's below the expectation, and now they are projecting 300 million for the entire movie globally.
If it does, if it makes
If
it.
it makes it, but it's also coming out with a B minus cinema score, which is poor for a superhero movie and suggests a huge
yeah.
drop off in coming weeks.
B
And
I
Toy
mean,
Story is yeah,
See, I always get confused when you say these things. I thought Business was good. That's not good, right?
B minus is not
it's
good
not
for
good.
cinema score.
It's basically it's a terrible score for a superhero movie.
It's not good for.
Yeah,
for-
it shows the movie doesn't have any legs at all.
Yeah. So, but if I understand how that works, and I can just really, I will not work out this film to go and hype it to somebody else. You know.
Yeah.
I'll be telling people you can wait for it.
You can wait for streaming.
Yeah.
Of
that's what I
course.
say, yeah.
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 So
and,
it's
and they don't have to wait long at this rate. They
yeah.
won't have to wait long.
I mean, it's Rotten Tomatoes. It's what 59% critics and I think 76 for audience.
That's
That's
not a
not
bad
good.
score, really.
It's not a good
It's not a
score
good
for
score.
Rotten
But it's not
Tomatoes.
bad, man.
It's not.
It's
Critics 50.
Yeah,
59, he said, right?
it's
It's
not
not.
good score.
Nine.
59% for critics.
Yeah.
76 for audience.
76 is not a good starting
Yeah,
score.
It's not a good score.
No, 70
I
is not
don't-
good, but
I
even
don't
the
know how
critics,
to-
I'm surprised it's not. That's almost 60% now.
Yeah.
Critics, that's not bad.
So for critics, it's not bad
Not
Yeah.
good.
because I've seen a lot of. I actually went to go and look for positive reviews for this film to watch and listen to what they have to say
Yeah.
about it, just to understand where they're
Yes.
coming from, especially from some female presence online. Like, for example, if you know Read Comics with Me by Jenny, she has interviewed a lot of big people, James Gunn, actors in DC, and all of that. And she has a deep wall of comic knowledge. This is probably her favorite film. She gets emotional when she talks about it. But yeah, we'll get into all of that in the spoiler section.
Okay.
But before is there anything you want to highlight from the movie before in non spoilers, or should we go straight to spoilers?
For me, I just wanted to say this quickly. Like, if I'm going to mention Zack Snyder, right? If Zack Snyder, one of the problems he had was he wanted to dictate everything with his film. You say, oh, that's how it should be, right? But it didn't affect how the other directors made their movies. Wonder Woman was Wonder Woman for whatever reason. You could say it was still dark or whatever, but the film was still the director's project. Aquaman felt like it was the director's project.
James Wan.
Yeah,
You can see James Wan's
James
signature
Wan,
on it.
that's what he did. But watching this, it felt like
James Gunn.
God was behind the director. Okay, what I do that. And I was like, no, that's not how you. Okay, you have your vision, then let them do their stuff. Now I don't know this director. I don't know if this is how he makes his movies, but watching the film, it just felt like this James
If
Gunn.
they told you it was a James Gunn's project, you would have believed it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
felt like
Absolutely.
I mean,
But what
this-
you said about Zack
Yeah.
Snyder, I disagree a bit with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, with the first one. The
With
second
first
one was
second one,
passing.
yeah. But the
second was
first
passing.
one,
The first one was Zach more than Patty.
Patty.
You could
Yeah.
feel, and I love the film. I love the first one. I love the first one. The
we
second
give it
one
a pass because it's
is
good.
absolutely horrible. Exactly. We give it a pass because it's good.
It's good, yeah.
The second
Yeah,
one
but,
is.
but I'm not even talking. So the thing about it, whether it's good or bad, I
He had an identity that was
I
different.
didn't
from-
feel.
I
That's
Yeah, I
what
love
it's
didn't
talking
like
about.
it.
Yeah, you can
I
you
get
can
that.
see
Yeah.
the director's signature in it.
I
Yeah.
listen,
Get you,
Yeah.
yeah. So
this one was embarrassingly a copycat of
of everything
James
gone.
Gunn. It was very honestly, Craig Gillespie should be quite embarrassed. And
Oh, I had to go check again to make sure Gunn had nothing to do with it. I was like, this is Gunn.
Excuse
I
me,
looked at
Gunn
it
had
again.
everything
it's
to do with
embarrassing.
it.
No, I mean, with his name in the credits. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I had to look at it again because it felt like
Yeah.
this
it was
was.
gone. Yeah, because
gone
even up
completely.
until Craig Gillespie said it, even up until picking the final song
Yeah.
for the movie, it
He
was
said
up
he
to
went
Gunn.
to God. He said he went
Oh
to
yeah,
God. No,
even,
he said
you could tell.
he was
You could
struggling.
tell.
Yeah, and you
They had
find the song
45 songs.
and you pick the middle.
Like I'm like, this is so stupid. This is
So
it's yeah, let's get into
yeah,
it.
let's keep it on. Red, you said something about this movie and comparisons to John Wick, and that's one thing I wanted to highlight. The book was more of a true grit movie.
That
It's
is
not
what
a
it's
John
supposed
Wick.
to be.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
That's
supposed to
what
be,
it's supposed to
but they about it, and then Supergirl is supposed to be Supergirl.
Did we lose?
We lost you. We lost you.
And you're making noise.
Well, come on.
Okay. Yeah. Supergirl was supposed to be is not supposed to be Star Lord Light that she was in
Yes.
this movie.
Oh God.
I think that was my biggest gripe of the entire thing.
There's quite a few.
Star-Lord lights up until the
Headphones.
the headphones.
The headphones, exactly. The headphones with the foamy bits.
Yeah.
Just like
it-
I mean,
it's-
Not
it's
just
the
the
beat.
headphones, not just the headphones.
the coats, the trench coat.
iPod.
She had an iPod.
iPod.
No, she had an
I mean,
iPod. But we're talking about the
I don't know, as a Walkman.
Yeah, you know, I like
But
like
it
the
was
reason why
just-
the reason why I'm emphasizing on the iPod is Star-Lord. You can say it was picked up in the 80s or 70s.
Yeah,
whatever,
that's- yeah.
all they had was a Walkman.
Yes.
I was like, why you should have been holding an
Why?
iPhone?
Why?
You have been holding a Bluetooth. You could
Why is it
iPod.
retro?
No, we didn't even need to see it.
Exactly. You want to show us something.
Because
iPod.
it
you want
made
to
no
show
sense
us
with her character.
retro.
Like she
Yeah.
she arrived to Earth as a fully formed adult. Why would she be
Ah.
embracing her own retro tech music? This thing. Why is she listening to her music?
See, you almost touching another thing that's kind of annoyed me is I think overall for me this film the word I can come back to is this film was very lazy. I think there was a lack of imagination, a lack of now it might be because somebody pushed them in that direction, a lack of getting away from. I mean the whole space thing. You guys said it's GOG, but it was annoying me. Like, guys, have some fresh imagination now. Let us see a different. This is your DCU. This is your DCU new universe. Try and do space in a different way. And when I opened and when they gave us that comic, on the way in the car, I was opening that comic. I said, look at this one. It's way brighter. This is not that comic did not look like a Guardians of the Galaxy ripoff. You now took the aliens, made them look like
like Star Wars.
Tesla-face type people from.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Okay, yeah. It's there's so many aspects. I just want to go back to this whole
Lazy is a good word.
what's it called? MacBook, iPod that she was using. And this is very petty, but when I saw that, they use almost the shortcut of saying this girl is a drunk asshole thing when she woke up and her glasses are askew
Yes.
on her face. They did that twice. It's almost like. No, can you real now? It's just like oh yeah, just to make you look more, cute.
Yes.
Oh, have this guy wee in paper. Let it spark in your sheep.
In the
those kind of
same
things.
room.
Yes,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the dog is peeing in the fucking just because you want to get the dog to pee on the newspaper of Clark saving. I'm like, come on.
You have super smell. How would that
Listen.
kill you?
Like, how can you have your dog pee in the room
And then
that
she
you're
said
sleeping
that, oh,
and
you
lick
you
your
almost
face?
got
I'm
it.
like,
Good,
come
good
on.
dog. I was like, no.
Yeah, the dog, she eats cereal and then gives the dog from the spoon. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into
It's
it.
yeah. So that on the comic this thing,
Yes.
one of the things someone said that I might give them a pass on is budget limitations. That's why they went with generic. That's why they went with generic aliens. But like you said, the comic book had some it's a lot brighter in terms of the alien
Yes.
design.
How much was the budget?
130 something,
125.
1 million. So, and then the spaceships were actual ships, like proper galleons.
Okay.
Yeah, from the galleons in space. So it added the book added very fantastic feel about the aliens.
It did.
That
It did.
if you read the
did.
book coming to the movie, you'll be looking forward to these designs that were unique and different from generic alien number one that we saw in this movie. So yeah, that was disappointing.
Okay, I want to jump. Let's jump into
spoilers
individual
now.
characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
into spoilers
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Do we want to give our scores first?
Yeah, let's do that
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Red
that.
out of
Okay,
5.
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrapped up.
2.5.
Okay. Today,
Yeah. 2.
that more.
I'm going so 2.3.
Okay. I think I'll give this thing a 3. I'll give it a 6 out of
Okay.
10 because that's genuinely how I felt when I came out. I was like, this is not offensive to me, but I'm just like,
Fair.
Yeah, well enough. When I just cinema, I had a 6 out of 10 in my mind, but
But the
the
more you
more I
think
thought
about
about it, the more I was saying,
yeah.
I was. It's almost like I was trying to pity it. Say okay,
Yeah.
and
I think I haven't thought about it at all. So that
Okay.
helps.
So your score would drop over the conversation we're
I
about to
mean,
have.
from there, it was just
Question
straight
for
mid.
question for you,
Yeah.
Kex. Were you entertained?
Yes.
I wasn't.
You were.
Yes.
I was.
Yes.
I
Very
was.
lightly so, but I
Thank you,
was.
thank you.
Yeah.
I think I could
You
pick.
know.
I could pick out the moments I was entertained.
Yeah. It
Maybe
was
three or
exactly.
four,
I
three or four.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when? Like when? Let's
Lobo.
go through it. Let me see if you can remind me.
My
Lobo.
two main
Any.
ones. No, I'm sorry. Not one scene of Lobo entertained me at all. I'll make that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Lobo was
I
trash.
made that clear now.
Lobo
That
was
was
trash.
a massive disappointment for me.
Just
So
trash.
Yep.
let's
Agreed.
push that to one side.
Okay.
The boss scene.
The space scene. I like that. I like the space scene where she
She
got
was-
kicked out of the
Yeah.
transport.
The boss scene. Yeah, that's the
And
space
then
boss.
the sun,
Yeah.
yeah, space boss, yeah. And
Yeah,
then the
the
sun
downfall.
shine, and then I like that.
Yeah,
I liked all the space scenes that she was flying in
I think
space.
that's my
or
favorite
floating
scene.
in
That whole
space.
downfall scene.
I
That's my
like
favorite
it.
scene.
You know, I
Okay.
like
I'm
that.
trying.
So,
I'm really
I'm going
trying,
to
guys.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
future. I
I'm
agree.
going to say something about the downfall scene
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we get into it.
Yeah.
In the comic books,
Yes.
it's what happens. It's a downfall,
Yeah.
but what happens in that scene was not this action sequence we got.
Yeah.
It was her fighting the dragon.
Yes. I remember.
I can remember the dragon.
Yeah,
I don't remember these characters from the comic book, but I don't
Yeah.
remember the dragon.
Yeah, this was in the comic books, but this was one of the adaptation changes that I didn't mind
Yeah.
because this action sequence, like with the teleporting and all of that, it felt interesting to watch.
But for
Seeing
me,
characters
Kirk is spot on. The moment she was ejected from there, I
Yeah.
loved that, and then obviously she got her yellow.
Charging the
Yeah.
The reason it wasn't bad. It was well executed. But I've seen that so many times now. We saw it in Man of Steel. We saw it in DVS. We saw something similar in Superman. I'm like,
To make
you
it
are
better
going to go
than
to space.
all of those.
You are going to float to the Guardians of the Galaxy with the ice.
Yeah,
Twice.
that one was there.
I know. But this one, I liked this one.
No,
And I like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, the execution was good.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it and I'm like, I know what's gonna. I'm okay. Just get on with it so you can.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they
So
didn't really.
It wasn't
anything.
novel. It wasn't new. It was just like, oh, okay, this is cool. I like this. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
let's start with the plot quickly. The plot of this movie is a girl, her parents are killed by a generic villain number one.
I think generic villain is even. Like, you're being kind. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry.
I'm being very kind. At
Very,
this
very
point.
kind.
So
I mean, this is one of the major failings of this film.
Yeah.
This portrayal of Krem, this villain
It's terrible.
Krem is terrible. But can I say though? Now that you mentioned that, I do remember that I liked how the parents died. Like the trend of I like the trend of events that caused the parents to die and how they did it. With the son not knowing that there was even
Coming out.
any criminals coming out to start to do the brother sister thing. Which then invertedly led to this. I kind of like that.
I didn't like it
Okay.
because I read the comics.
Forget that.
And this is purely where
Yeah.
this is purely where reading the comics makes you not enjoy what
Question,
is
yeah.
presented for you as much. Yeah, because in the comics, Krem is just a regular guy that kills the dad because he didn't laugh at his joke about politics.
Yes.
So it was
You
that
can't
was
do that
it.
one now.
That was
You can't do that one
basically it.
now.
Like it's revealed later. Like the only reason they killed him was that it was like it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything significant. He just kills the dad offhandedly and walks away. So for me, that particular scene of someone just killing them for no good reason shows a more, I would like, it's more evil
You know what?
than
I know, but when you see that on the screen, it raises question like, why did
why.
he just kill them?
It's
Just
the
to,
senseless. It's the senselessness of the. It's the senselessness of the act that drives
I
the plot
understand what
forward.
you're
Yeah,
saying. I
yeah.
think I prefer the movie
You
where
prefer
They
this
they
one
try they try to
it's
make this
that's
guy aloof. Okay,
because
I came to get what
yeah,
I wanted. You people did not agree.
let's come back to this guy. Just come back. This we just no.
yeah,
Creme
Forget
was
the
bad.
plot.
yeah.
It was
Creme
me.
was.
Yeah.
Because in here's the difference between this guy in the movie and in the books. Clem here is just generally bad guy number one. In the books, he's also a bad guy, but is very human basically.
Come on, he's much better in the books.
Yeah,
Let's not
it's like
even. Let's not. You know what? I don't want to compare because it makes this one worse. This is already really, really, really bad. So let's still talk about the plots. Talk about the
yeah.
plots.
I
So
even
the
thought so. Let me add this. I
yeah,
thought he was the powerful henchman number one. That'll show you how.
that's who Clem looks like. The henchman with red hair that had a normal face. That's who Clem looks like in the
I
book.
know, but this guy. Okay, well,
Yeah,
if that was the idea, then maybe they nailed that because he just looked like okay. I was like, okay, this is his bodyguard. This is his main guy. So we'll see the Oga
I,
later. Okay, now the
yeah,
Oga with this. I was like, oh, okay.
yeah. So, oh, before we continue with the screenplay, there is something Gunn said, and I think Gunn needs to be slapped for this. He said he greenlit this movie because the script was the strongest he had read. The script.
Right, so I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Is your hero, because it's my hero, your hero, Tom King, was he involved in this film?
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
Can
Okay, I have a
see you. You're always talking about this Tom King that he's involved. It's gonna be good. This is should you share?
That was my. That was
Okay,
my.
okay, good.
That was my. But this is all we got at the end of the day. Anyway,
okay, keep
Clem
going
comes.
because I
He
have a
kills
question
the.
for Jay later.
Yeah. He kills the family of
Yeah.
this girl randomly, and the girl swears revenge, takes up the sword, goes to look for somebody to take up a battle for her. Finds Supergirl. Supergirl saves her from being mugged like the idiot she is. Then the next day, Clem comes around, takes Supergirl's spaceship, shoots the dog. Of course, he shoots the dog because that's the inciting incident of the film, and gets Supergirl to pursue him in the name of revenge, and Supergirl to pursue him to get the cure for her dog, and for her to follow to get revenge on Clem. So that's the inciting incident of the movie. In between their journey into trying to find Clem, we get a bit of backstory of Supergirl, like what happened,
Yeah.
how she lost her
I like
parents.
that though.
I loved it.
I like that. I
Okay,
like
wait,
that.
but this is where I have a big issue with it.
Okay.
This is where I was saying the emotions don't land for me because
Okay.
I remember watching the same scene in Invincible where they lose their planet. In a few minutes, they're able to communicate how emotional it felt for them to either it's the music, the scenes they were filming, but here it felt like one budget scene with them just carrying one coffin around. You never get to feel the despair.
I won't lie.
These are people
Today I
all
get what you're
dying.
saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
I get what
exactly.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That
I
scene
get what you're
it
saying.
did not hit. It did not land.
it did not
Okay,
hit
yeah,
as
yeah,
hard as
yeah,
it
yeah,
used to
It did
hit.
not land.
Because that when you think about this is the people that just left their planet and they are slowly dying.
Yes.
With this
Yes.
girl
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
watching
saying.
all of that.
What I felt was you're right. You're right. In Invincible, because you could see the bodies, you could see the
No,
actual.
they couldn't. There was no gravitas. There was
There was-
no. There
yeah.
was
Yeah,
literally-
It's not even about
yeah,
the bodies. This
yeah.
one you could have
No,
done
no,
the gravitas
yeah.
because this is
No,
worse.
in
There's
Invincible,
yeah.
they did it in like let's say 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. In terms of the timing of the whole thing, you could see it. In Supergirl, I had this impending feeling of doom that so people are just like I put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, so people are just going to be dying around me. But you're right, they didn't show it.
They didn't show it.
There was only one actual coffin, or that was I think when her mom
which
died.
is
Died.
her mom.
And they still had time to be doing the burial. These are people dying
Yeah.
from poisoning.
They
They just told us.
they
Whereas
could have made it more
They could have
impactful.
hit that scene harder.
Yeah.
And there's a yeah.
just
sorry.
another issue, and this is a common thread for me throughout this movie, is the whole Argos, the spaceship they use, the
Yes.
spaceship she wear, everything just looks screams cheap sci-fi TV show level to me.
Yeah,
There was no there was no ginger of any sci-fi ginger for me in anything they showed sci-fi wise.
yeah, true,
And
very
in
true.
a funny way, for me, while I was watching the whole Argo Krypton
Yes.
um, death,
Mm.
I now actually yearn for a version of Absolute Superman origin story on big screen.
That was good. That was good.
See,
That was
Like
good.
I really like
yes,
when I was watching that, like I want to see something else.
here's the thing. This is
Yeah,
worse in the books. And again, back to the books.
yeah.
This is worse than Absolute Superman because in the books there's a line they go. What happens in the book is that the father removes them from the planet. They
Mhm.
discover the krypton radiation.
Yes.
They start to try to fix it. You see
Yes.
them. You see her trying to put the lead plates to cover the radiation from seeping too
From
much.
floor, yeah,
You see
yeah.
people, yeah. You see people dying. You see her still going on, still trying to do it alone. And then at the end of the day, they send her off, and there's this massive line that hits very hard, where they go, she has watched her world die 3 times. First, when Krypton leaves when Alcor
Yeah.
leaves the planet. Two, watching everybody on the planet die. Then three, when the entire Argo collapses and she's sent to it. And that line hits hard because it's like a dad's parting message to her.
Oh wow.
So it's when you have that
Yeah.
kind of scene in the
Yeah.
books, and then you come here and you deliver
Yeah.
me this very trite,
Mm.
unemotional sequence.
Yeah.
I was really pained to be
A
like,
girl,
this could have been
a girl,
better.
a girl and her dog version.
Yeah.
So,
Ah,
so for me, I didn't read the comics of the
yeah,
stuff. So where what I'm just looking at is based off Superman, right? And I'm
yeah,
like, you try to twist it so much because you wanted to not make yourself look like what the previous one was. You made the Krypton people extremely crazy, and then you now made the Earth parents extremely mono, so you can create this your Superman character, right? Then to now balance it out, you now say, okay, you Joel told his son to go and become Genghis Khan,
Yeah.
right? Then you now quickly chipped in Supergirl. Don't go and be like your cousin. Oh. Don't you could see that subtle, be
So
good,
I would like,
be a good person and stuff like that. And I was like,
I will address this in 2 ways. The first one, I liked it when the mom was like, Joel has sent his son to go and become a ruler of the world. In the same way, we will talk about a red pill person sending their son. So, like, they made Joel an extremist even in their world.
exactly. Yes, they made themselves now look like. And then the irony of it is, you are trying to fix multiple things, right? Okay, the girl, the person that was giving that advice, it's not as if she was giving the advice as a baby, or she read it in a note or
Yeah,
a
she's an
memo.
adult.
She's an adult. She now gets there and she's not behaving anyhow.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean, that
Maybe
trauma is valid.
that might be trauma though.
That's trauma. That's valid.
okay,
Yeah. But one thing I'll
well,
say about the advice is that it doesn't land for me. I can't imagine, again, maybe the parents in the room can say something about this. Saying as your dying words, be good, not nice, not good is not nice, good is not tough, good is good. And that's your dying word to your daughter. And then the dad repeats the same thing. Be
It doesn't
good.
feel. It doesn't feel realistic. It
It does,
doesn't. It doesn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say.
It doesn't.
yeah.
They are trying to,
The writing is just bad.
they are trying to juxtapose
Yeah.
or do something to the opposite of what they said
in Man of Steel.
Superman.
Oh, sorry, Superman. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Superman. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if
it
sorry.
just felt like that to me. Like I was watching, I'm like, why is that your message? Shouldn't there be? Can't there be other stuff to tell her? Like I don't know.
I mean,
Why?
that's here's the thing, that's the theme of the movie. When you that's the theme of that good is not nice, good is not tough, good is good.
Yeah. No.
That's the
It
theme of
could
the
have
movie.
been.
It could have
Yeah.
been communicated a lot better.
Better.
It's
Better.
not you don't
Okay.
say that
It
kind
felt
of
very
stuff.
on the nose. It felt very.
Wait, sorry,
unrealistic.
today. Even that statement that
Yeah.
you're making, repeat that statement.
That's the
it doesn't make
that's the
sense to me.
theme of the movie.
Yeah, but
No, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, is it,
I'm not saying it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
It doesn't make
sorry,
sense.
okay. I thought,
We'll
okay,
get to that, but like that's what they are trying to make the theme of the movie. That she's a good person, but good is not necessarily nice. Good is not necessarily kind. It's just good. I'm like, okay, this is a dumb message for a woman to tell her daughter as she's dying. But
It's just. it's not organic. It's not like it's not real. It doesn't. Yeah, it feels very movie-ish. Like, because it's not something you would actually tell your child. Like, oh, be good, not because when you are dying,
Dying.
there are more important things.
In the middle of your entire city dying.
Yeah.
That's what you're
More
telling your
important
daughter.
things.
The funniest thing
That's
is
it.
when you see this message,
Yeah.
it's not actually making Joel's message more reasonable for me.
No, it doesn't that better.
No, it does. I can see.
It doesn't.
I'm more. I can imagine more a type of dad saying to you, "Omo, please survive and make sure you procreate and create more of our society." That I can see that some dad saying that more than I see this rubbish this woman was saying.
Okay, I can see a red pill dad saying that,
Yeah.
like a man.
No, I think
of
the
the
point
manosphere.
again is this. It's not just saying it. It's like, why should what Joel told his son be your issue
Yeah, exactly.
when you are sending your daughter away?
No,
Like,
It's cost
why?
correction. It's cost correction now. It's
Like,
cost.
okay, you're not telling her to survive. You're not telling her to don't eat this
Yeah.
or don't eat
And-
that.
so that's the point I was making. If I'm dying, and especially the difference between dying and your daughter's still going to be living in a normal world versus dying, and you also send your daughter to a place where she knows nothing. I was talking more about herself and the quality she has, and that she should
Protect yourself. Yeah.
That'd be more of the message.
Remember who you are. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like this strategy. Don't let this strategy define you. You
Yeah.
can be. Yeah, it's like you'll be telling her how to give her, not to be good, be kind. Good is not nice.
It's too generic. Too generic.
Another thing that's annoying me is I'm currently almost rewatching Afterlife. I know Kex knows the show. Is it
Afterlife is grief. Yeah.
Ricky
Yeah,
Gervais
I
show?
love the show. I love the show.
That guy writes emotion
I love the
almost
show.
better than anybody I know. And in that show, every episode, you go want wipe your eye. Just like,
Better than Jeff Lemire.
in terms of emotional lines in
good
shows.
show.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's very
very
nice for
good,
actors. He knows how to do those lines, and it's something like that they needed for these kind of scenes.
That was the next point I was going to make. This is a show about grief. Like it's tying their grief and their revenge. That's what ties Ruti and Supergirl together. They're, like, especially when Ruti will say things like, "Have you ever watched your own world die? My
I
own world
don't like
escape."
Ruthie, by the way.
Okay, yeah,
So,
Yeah.
At all.
Sorry,
At all.
is that the
It was
girl?
annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the girl, yeah.
It was annoying.
okay,
Don't like
I-
that.
can I say something?
Had a big point. Yes.
This is one of my biggest disappointments. When I saw her in the movie, like the look,
Yes.
I actually got excited. I think her look, I prefer to the comic look, and she almost looked badass. But then immediately the film started, and I just got disappointed that nothing. When they now showed her try to be badass, it was one of the most improbable scenes I've seen in my life. That scene where it was started out with
The escape.
yes,
When she
God.
tried to kill,
I was cringing.
when she tried to
in,
kill
in the escape in the
Yeah.
cage.
Yeah. It's
When she
cringe
kills
worthy.
the. I mean, they
80
had
what's
to
she
give
80
her-
pounds 80 pounds versus 200
Yeah, but I
200
think it's a
pounds
way-
or what? It's not possible.
And I don't
Doesn't
remember
make
the comic.
sense.
There was nothing like that in the
She
comics.
should have been. And they try and establish. Maybe she got some badass training somewhere from somebody,
Yeah.
even her dad, to try. She was stupid. She was naive. She doesn't sabi anything, and then all of a sudden you wanted to now give her a nice thing where she's beating up.
I mean,
if I
coming
slap her-
into
if I slap her, she
A seasoned brigand.
You can see what happens in the writing room, in that they had to give the girl some agency. They had to give her a scene of her own to show her growth. Like, oh, she has grown.
I mean, but there are a lot of ways you could have fixed it, right?
I'm not saying it's good. It's not good. It's bad.
At the start of the film, yeah, mom and dad and brother are going to get killed. Okay, fine, no problem. How about you make them go down in a way that helps the girl, in that they go down like professionals? Like, okay, the guy is stronger than them, he took them out, but you could see the hard stuff. There is a weaponsmith, he makes weapons, but he also has one training.
exactly
That goes
Right,
fee,
that
and then the guy
establish that
goes,
even the girl has
Yeah, exactly.
training.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I
Just
mean, the
took the
point
mother
is she,
out first. He took the
the
dad out.
point is she
Anyhow,
doesn't.
just walk away.
No.
Like,
If
yeah,
if you are going to put in a scene of her taking down one of the brigands,
yeah.
then show that she's had some training. If you did that, we will go even if you swallow and small. But all this, she's shown no martial ability before this. And then all of a sudden she climbs on his back and she's strangling him and then she gets him to fall down on the spike.
Yeah,
Like,
I get. I fair. Fair. But
Like
I didn't like the Ruthie character at all.
At
I didn't like. I didn't like her at all.
I
I didn't
didn't.
like her at all.
I didn't mind her. I didn't mind Ruthie at all.
No, she was that stay here, kid. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Stay here.
She
And then
never
the
did.
second you turn your back, she's left and she's
Gone.
trying to go and kill someone. I'm like, you can't. This person has the strength of 10,000 men. How are you going to kill him?
Well,
I didn't.
Actually,
I didn't mind.
Let me zip it. I was gonna say something, but let me just zip that.
Question for Tunde. She
this-
gave
this-
She gave Supergirl the sword in the comics, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, at some point she did. Yeah.
at some point.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay.
This person, they dropped a tank and this person like
Cut
crossed
it.
the tank
Yeah.
and then threw it. And you do come on. All she said was, "Stay here. Let me go and handle it. You can't kill this guy.
I
You can't
get-
explain it because
I
if
get
it
it.
was
No, I
something
get
else,
it.
you would completely be like, this person is a foolish child.
no see.
this person
This
deserves
person is a foolish child. Yes, and she deserves to die. Yes, but it's very in line with the character of somebody that wants to get revenge at all costs. So
But if you
it's-
want to get revenge,
No,
you've told me
but
that. I've told you that. Just
I
chill,
get
let me go and
like I
do
get
this.
the. I'm saying that the foolishness is not bad writing. It's in line with that kind of character type.
Okay, if you are so into you want to be revenge, you want to get the revenge. If revenge is the singular driving force that wakes you up every morning, then don't let us try to feel sorry for the person. Like, oh, she's actually nice, but she just wants revenge.
I mean, that's the
She's
point.
looking for a
She's nice,
friend.
but she wants
She's looking for a
revenge.
friend.
Yes,
She's looking for a friend in Kara, but she just wants revenge.
That's
Let us
the
know that
point.
you are a revenge-driven person, and you even sell out Supergirl for revenge.
The story is not told well. But I'm saying that for the character itself, I get that character type. She's still a girl. She wants to kill this guy, but she's still a naive little girl.
So I was thinking, at
Yeah.
what point do you
Why,
write that?
why,
actually-
why is it?
Go on.
Why is it that all these annoying characters, the actors or actresses know how to act them well? Like why?
Well, that's a credit to them. I said,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
yeah.
you see a character and you're like, this person is annoying.
Annoying.
Annoying. Yeah.
But
Trust
well acted.
you or just
Just
die.
watching. I am rude. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
yeah.
got old very quickly. Very quickly.
But
I
it's,
have a.
Yes.
I
please.
was going to say I have a question for Shay, given your background and stuff. The effects towards the end when Supergirl was saving everybody and
People are
it's the,
talking about that
the
stuff.
sandstorm,
Yeah.
uppercuts, kicks, and stuff.
There we go.
I want your honest, unvarnished thoughts.
The kinetic battles.
So it was made. It was made.
We watched it. Obviously, it was made. What do you think?
I think like when today said the budget, he said 190 or
120,
120, 130.
130 million. Okay, I'll give them a cut. Meaning, one thing I've learned, funny enough, I learned it from someone. He came on the top. Most of the things we see in the Marvel films or the good ones that we like, they have a previous team. They have a team that actually sits down and they plan all this stuff, the battles, and this is before the film is the time making it.
That's how the film. Yeah.
So, yeah, so the director and the producers already have an idea of the story. The guys, Superman is going to fight this guy. Then previous team, they'll sit down and it's previous. There's nothing special about the rendering or the graphics. It's just how is it going to go? Okay, then we do this, then we do that. So they spend a lot of time
I've
planning.
seen that actually. I've seen
What
the
the
Russo
fuck?
Brothers board with this.
Yeah.
The sketches.
Yeah, even Guardians of the Galaxy. That was it 2 or 3? There was a fight in a corridor where it was like one
Yeah.
take.
Yeah.
Where it
Three.
was like
That's free. Yeah.
all that was previous. Like it looks, oh, they did that in one take. It's not like they did it.
Yeah.
They've sat down for months and they planned that whole scene out. So watching that, I was like, this was done during production. It
I
didn't
mean,
feel like there was any planning.
But Kex, you
that
watch.
is that was the what Gunn said, that one of the critics that Marvel films have gotten over the years. That the CG, this has been done before the story is ready, and they keep rewriting the stories to fit whatever sequence they have, and the story becomes a lot weaker for that. So James Gunn
But
came in. When he came in, he said that we are not going to production. If we're never going to
but
go
the
to production
action,
before
but
the
today
script is ready.
those actions were what made Avengers, even the Guardians that he made. Those action scenes were what made them stand out.
When I left the cinema, the comment I made to Kex and Co was
Yeah.
that last
It was
scene.
cheap.
Immediately, I just knew
Yeah.
I could see the budget restrictions in that scene. I
Yeah.
could see it.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's the thing that
yeah.
if the story was stronger, you won't mind the budget.
Uh,
If the
But
story
What-
was
what-
if the
what-
story was
this-
stronger,
a
you will
film
be
is-
like,
a film is,
Yeah.
is ingredients. Yeah.
yeah,
There's the story, there's the effects, there's the acting. It all comes together. If all of them is good, you have a great, almost god tier level film. When you ask me to compare Flash, this is where I'm starting saying the bits I even wanted to see. To me, the story was lame. The acting was average. I'm not even attacking
that's
Millie.
good.
I actually like Millie in this.
Yeah.
But I think everything else around it, I think was just meh. So if you actually see there's also meh on top, you can see the budget. So what am I holding on to? You know, to give it to pump it from maybe my 2.3 to maybe a 3. It's those little bits that overall. That's why I said that when I look at the Flash film, as much as that Flash film has so many mega issues, every time they show that Flash fight, that Batman in his suit, I almost watch every single action scene in Flash with Batman and Supergirl. Well enough, it's the Flashes that are not great. if in the Flash movie,
Yeah.
but the Bat fights I liked, and I like Supergirl's fights.
So I just went to check the Flash budget, right? I saw 200 million.
Yeah.
It's an expensive film.
Well,
It's an
And,
expensive film.
and looking at the result, I'll say they must have spent extra in reshoots,
They spent a lot
Like-
of issues.
CG. So that's why it still turned that way it did. But yeah, I think that was right. They're about kind of like the same level.
So okay.
Yeah.
You know, so that end sequence, Red, it's been getting a lot of flack.
So
Online.
what's the main comment?
I didn't mind it.
So the main problem that people have,
There was one uppercut there that I could have sworn did not connect. Like, I could have sworn I saw it did not
it
connect.
was in it was in slow motion. Now,
Even slow motion, it will connect. I'm telling you, you could tell this thing did not
The guy
connect.
just flew back.
Maybe it was just me, but I don't know.
So when I was watching that scene and I was like, they just pushed that whole scene and there was just a lot of noise. It was like they told someone, okay, your job,
Because
just be adding things, because there was a part I saw one guy still riding his bike, and I'm like, and he was just going around. I'm like, why? I just
So can I say something here?
Yeah.
Again, this might be budget. Actually, I think this is budget.
yeah, I think it is.
Lobo, right? You know, Lobo's bike is an iconic bike in the comics
Yes.
and everything.
yeah, even that was not.
It wasn't there, and then all of a sudden, in the end of the scene, there's so many bikes. At one point, there's some bikes flying. I didn't know whose bike was flying, whether it was Globo's or not. Because one, you didn't make Lobo's bike look any unique from any of the other.
Lobo's
Looks
bike,
like,
like, you
his
don't
bike
carry-
looks like something from Mad Max.
Yes,
I mean,
Yeah,
that
nah.
was the inspiration of the movie.
I was about to say those beans. You just carry those.
Trash can.
beans.
Oscar
Trash
the
can,
girl.
exactly.
Oscar's trash.
And
Just-
just-
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mad Max was a big inspiration for this particular movie.
Clearly.
Oh,
Like
absolutely, yeah.
the you're right about. I liked Lobo. I liked Jason Momoa's depiction, but I thought the bike was very meh because I was like, you know,
We should
I
have
just
got a proper intro and entry.
Even his
with
The
that
bike
bike.
should have,
Even
it
his-
could have
that should
been
have
like
been-
a Harley type or something. It just didn't feel great. It felt like they patched it together.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a stylistic choice that the bike should not
it's
be
a money
like
choice.
a.
It's a Sapa choice.
No. I actually don't know if
Yeah,
if the bike is supposed to have that
I'll agree with that.
metal,
Nah.
look,
Well,
because it did
speaking
not look
of the ending
special.
itself, where after the entire movie of Supergirl trying to prevent this girl from committing.
Your audio has dropped a bit.
Speaking of the ending itself, where
Yeah.
Supergirl had spent the entire movie trying to convince Ruthie from killing Clem, and then she does the deed herself.
Yes,
It's weird for me because I don't understand. It models up the entire theme
I
of the
kind of
movie.
liked it. I kind of liked
Like,
it.
I don't get what the point of her story is anymore. What her arc?
No, I think the point is
Kinda
she's saving Ruthie from having that
Exactly.
on her
That's
conscience. She
the
will
way
do
I
it.
saw it.
Then
I'll
why
take
is she?
that for you.
Why is
That's
she
the way I saw
doing
it.
it?
Because
She
she can
said-
handle it.
because
She's still in grave shape.
Why can't she handle it?
Why can't who handle it?
Why can't she handle it? Supergirl?
Ruth is innocent.
No,
And she's
And
not.
is she a killer?
her point is that. Her point
No,
is
but
that,
that's
look,
what she's saying, that she can
she
can
will
deal
take
with
on
the
this
consequence.
burden
Yeah.
for Ruth.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the way
going to
It
bring my
feels-
outside take here, right?
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, a lot of things happen in Superman because someone was trying to do away with what somebody else did and wanted to like go left field. We now get here and she kills him. And I was like, oh, so you know that the idea at some point, that idea that of this no killing or this no
It's not
whatever,
realistic.
yeah, it's not realistic.
So
You
Right,
know, so you
so-
now
Wait. So
let's do it here instead because
so
we've created
so-
precedent that
so-
this
so-
thing
so
is
wait,
not
wait, wait.
serious.
So to me, there's a big issue here. One, okay. Apart from the issue, what made me laugh was Wale, a friend of the podcast, when it came out in his, I don't know, mental avoidance of, he said, "Oh no, Superman the killer. Superman just cut his vocal."
No, it was Malam.
that?
It was Malam.
Was it man I was saying
Malam.
that? I said, okay, man. I said, oh God, were you asleep or
She
did
killed
you
she
trying-
killed she killed him. She killed him
she killed him
twice.
and stabbed. I'm like,
so
She
here's my
killed,
point.
she cut the heart, then
here's my point.
and then stuck it in his
Krem
throat.
was defeated, right?
yeah.
This is not a scenario where I'm on Earth.
He was still
If-
fighting back.
If I can't kill you, you're gonna kill people. You
No,
are
he
done.
said it in the movie that what's his name called that. Hey, I'm still going to come after her. He said it.
Yeah. They've read
But-
you. To me, they could easily have. If you're saying don't commit revenge, if this is the plot point
If that's exactly,
you're trying to give this girl, then you can't kill her.
it
even
feels
tell her
very
to look
No,
away.
it's
hypocritical.
different.
Now,
Allow me.
Oh,
If
yeah,
I
go on,
may,
thanks.
sorry. It's very, very different. What she was trying to do was essentially protect the girl. That you go on living your
That's
life.
how I
don't want
understand
you.
it.
She did not kill Krem out of revenge.
no, she did it out of revenge. She said it's for my dog.
She did
She
not
said
kill
this is for my
Krem.
dog.
That's true, she did. And then she said this is for her.
This is for
But
Ruthie.
it's not the revenge of one. It
It's
felt
still
more
revenge
like I want
now.
to take on this burden.
I mean, Kex,
Not saying that's the way I read it.
I get,
That it
I
felt
get.
more like, look, you girl, go, and that's why she even told the girl to walk away. But
Kex,
me, I'm going to kill you because, and listen, this guy is, I'm sorry, Krem was a fucking
I don't
child.
mind.
No, we agree that.
abductor, child.
We
rapist.
agree that he is
Kex,
skull.
I don't mind. I don't
This
mind
is
about
that's
the-
his sorry
Yeah.
that's his business model,
Yes.
right? We
Yeah.
kidnap kids,
Yes.
we fuck them, we
Yes.
repopulate ourselves.
Yeah.
Some of them we sell. I'm like, nah, nigga, you gotta die.
I agree.
Kex.
And
I
if I don't kill you,
don't
you're
mind.
still going to
I don't
continue
mind.
this
I don't mind.
thing.
I don't mind her
but
killing
I
Clem.
agree. My problem is, to me, it contradicts with what
The
the
entire
statements
point of the film.
from early on. That's my only issue. It's like she's
Like,
revenge doesn't
Okay,
get.
let
you don't feel better.
me kind of like give an example.
She
I
has
always
gone
use
through this
this.
entire
I
movie.
always use this anytime we had this argument in the past, right? So when the man of steals, but man doesn't kill.
Yeah.
In the Marvel films, nobody ever said anything about don't kill.
Yes, they kill anyhow.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
they didn't have any. Nobody had any conversation about it. Whether you're a good guy, you're an in between guy, or you're a bad guy,
You can die.
you just the person don't die. Captain America told the show, the guy died. This person, the guy died. So
I don't mind if in this movie she kills Clem. That's
Yeah.
not her killing Clem is not my problem. My problem is in those movies they don't spend the entire movie agonizing of whether killing people.
So
somebody is
that's
good.
the point I'm trying to make. That you try to send a message, which you didn't need to send, because that whole scene should have played out without anybody mentioning anything about killing, like, or try to make a big deal out of it. You set up a scenario where the little girl might want to be the one to do it, but Supergirl comes like a big sister and
Yeah.
says it's in front of her.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it. Let us know
She
that
didn't say, she didn't say I'll
killing.
do it. She said, yeah, you don't need this on
You
your
don't need to do
That's
this.
the point I'm
walk
trying
away.
to
No, he
make.
said that he should,
Like,
she should have said that or someone else.
Oh, okay. She should.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
See,
you don't need this on you. Or you took die.
I vehemently disagree with that take because you can't spend the entire movie. Supergirl in
Oh,
this
no.
movie, she's
To
still
me,
innocent.
to do what she is suggesting in the beginning, I would never have had Supergirl say things
Supergirl.
like, revenge.
Revenge is bad. Revenge.
I'll be more
Yes.
saying, listen, you're too young.
Exactly.
You're going to die. They will kill you. Or relax, madam, relax.
Yeah, let me
You're not-
let me
Yeah,
let me
that should
handle
have been
it.
it.
I'm more experienced.
Even-
I've
Yeah.
it's that.
Even in this
Yeah.
fight, in that final fight,
Mm.
she was talking with Lobo. Lobo was like, let her kill her. And Lobo was like, it's not about that. It's more complicated than that. And Lobo went, it's not. It's simple. Even then, she was still she was still preaching, revenge is not the answer. Revenge is not good. And then you now twist it at the end and come up with her killing when you built your entire movie around the idea of revenge being bad.
So should I tell you the conclusion I came?
Yeah.
It's a setup.
Or
It's a setup for something in the future
It's
where
Yeah.
she's going to do a dirty job that the Superman they've created that does not kill is not going to do. They're going to set them up where she will be the executioner.
That
She's not
was
going to have.
here's the thing.
that was
I-
the exact feeling I had. I thought
I
I
don't care.
They added this scene almost like that's actually, you know what? Let's do this here. So sometime down the line, when Brainiac comes,
When we need it,
Yeah,
when we need it,
she's
when
going to
we
want to
need
kill
it,
Brainiac. Someone's going to
she's
say,
the
"No,
one
you
that
can't
will do the
kill-" Yeah.
killing. Yeah,
See,
that's-
I don't care if that's your setup, but you can't do an entire movie saying the exact opposite. And then you don't even make it consequential at the end that Supergirl is being an hypocrite. Because apparently after that scene, the girl is happy with her. Everybody is happy and dandy. And I'm like,
that dog and she went back to it.
if I'm the girl, I will be, why are you taking my revenge from me to kill him because of your dog? Make it make sense. I want to kill this man because he killed my
So-
family.
so
You
can
said
I-
no, revenge is bad. Don't do revenge. And then you don't kill him because of your dog.
So
No,
can I ask a question here then?
What? Sorry, go on. Yeah, go on.
ask.
And
Ask.
this is more okay. We all know Superman's we all have our version of what we think Superman's morality is, right?
Yes.
Supergirl's morality, even in the comics, has changed over the years. You know, from a female version of Superman morality to an Amazon type morality, depending on what era of comics you read. But with Millie in this film, even when she's getting drunk, at no point did I see her. What's the phrase to use? Like somebody who would do what she did in the end. I didn't really. I'm not saying she couldn't do it. It kind of like took me.
She
took
didn't
me out of it.
project it.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody felt that way. That oh. I mean, I was not super surprised. I was kind of mildly surprised that I mean, apart from the messaging, which obviously said that she wouldn't do that, and I thought, so you are.
I actually did. So I think the issue is execution, right? The story arc from start to that point was trying to show us that if all conditions were right, should have been a good.
Can I highlight one thing? I want you to continue, but I want you when you're talking.
Yeah.
Because unless I'm remembering this film wrong, at least once or twice she was trying to stop Lobo from killing people as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Okay. Cool, yeah.
Yeah, so
During
the
the
idea
fight,
is
yeah.
I don't remember
the
that.
way I see it is like her trauma and the things related to her trauma that are more personal. So the dog is the last part or the last thing
Yeah.
she has from, and to me it was clear when he took the dog that she can kill because of that dog. She acted that part out well. Because of the dog, I felt that this one can do anything. So again, execution is the issue. You could have still found a way to execute it well. So when we get to that part, we'll know that I'm killing you because of my dog. You this guy, die. But they didn't execute it well. I won't look at her and say she's a complete no killing person. No, not from the story they told. She has issues. She actually
from the story they told, she did her best to avoid killing people.
Yeah,
And
And
do you
then
know what?
that's
she preached a lot of the message about don't
not
kill.
not when it was personal now.
See, I honestly, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm very, very with Raptor here because throughout this movie, I did not get the impression that she was like, "Don't kill the bad guys."
Huh.
It was obviously she was saving people. She was saving the girls, saving the kids,
No, even
all of that stuff.
No,
But
no,
I
no,
never
okay,
got
even,
the first.
the I don't know what do you call it. Let me call them reverse. I know the reverse.
the brigands,
Yeah.
brigands,
I think there's twice in those scenes. She was kind of telling Lobo,
Yeah.
you mark my people, you know.
There was a
I
sequence
don't
where
remember. Really?
Yeah,
She said, "Don't kill the brigands."
yes.
now
No,
don't
she didn't say
kill
that.
the
She
brigands.
was
Like,
like, protect.
No,
protect-
not
relax.
saying it out loud.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that brings me to my whole issue with Lobo.
Or was it more of, oh, I'm trying to protect these people before you? If you throw the axe at this one, this guy is holding this babe now. You'll kill the girl. I got the impression that this girl
That's not
had no
sorry,
problem
sir.
killing.
But I've only watched it once, so let's be fair.
it's text. Like that impression is fine. But my own problem was that you cannot spend the movie saying something and then go and act the opposite way. That's my problem with the movie.
Yeah.
But
No,
the
I
movie is
get
like
it.
saying
That
you
at the
don't
end of
do
the
this
day,
now.
it's still hypocritical. No problem.
It's like it's and there was no like you and there was no that conversation did not continue after she does it. There was no conversation with Ruti about why she's doing it over Ruti doing it. That didn't happen. We're just filling in the blanks, especially compared to what the movie has been saying earlier on, which is revenge is bad.
Actually, at the end of
Revenge
it,
is bad.
where did Rosie go? Come on. She went back to her place, right?
They are hanging out
Go
as
back to her
friends.
planet.
No, they're hanging out as
something.
friends now. They're partying. They're continuing the birthday party.
No, at the end, she
Yeah.
said she had an aunt she was staying with or something.
Yeah, and instead of
on
going
our
with
own
the
planet,
aunts, they
and then she was like,
continue
"Okay, come on,
Oh.
yeah, just come and hang out
yeah.
with me. Let me finish my bed. Let's finish my birthday."
Yeah,
together."
but before I forget, there's one problem I had with. So wait, Krypton was destroyed, right?
Yes.
As far as the whole universe was concerned, there were no Kryptonians, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
One popped up on Earth. He has been there for a while,
Yes.
and in that film, they didn't give us any type of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
there
was
was Green
stupid.
Lantern in the movie, but
Yes, it was stupid. It was stupid. I agree.
and
I
then
know
all
what
of a
you're talking about.
sudden, everybody's throwing Kryptonite out for
That
another
was
place.
stupid. That was stupid. That was
I
stupid.
was like,
Like
I
he's
can
re- he
I
knows
can
how to,
head
he knows,
canon.
he knows
I
how
can
to
head
kill
canon that
one.
memory.
He's ready.
Krem,
I was
Okay.
like, okay,
Krem,
what's
Krem
going on here?
shooting
I
her
can
with those. Yeah, explain it.
I can head canon now. First of all,
Yeah.
in the comics, everything was done because of Superman, not because of anybody.
Was
But
not
in
because
this
of what?
Superman. Superman was very popular and everybody had developed weapons to kill Superman. Even
Okay.
that planet was made specifically to kill Superman in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay,
here,
okay.
my head canon is simple. They know of Kryptonians. This is not the first Kryptonian to leave their planet or anything. They know of Kryptonians. They know of their weaknesses in general. Because Krem wasn't surprised
Okay.
that
So
she
he
was a
said so.
Kryptonian.
He said it would be a big prize to kill
Yeah,
a Kryptonian.
Kryptonian. So this is not their first
Okay.
brushing.
Running.
So,
Okay.
With the Krypton.
so, remember what I said? Krypton was destroyed.
30
So now
years
the
ago.
question. So, are you saying the time in terms of relative time across the universe, Krypton was destroyed 30 years ago?
Yeah, Superman's age. Not across the universe, but Superman's age 30 years ago. Because even
in
this
in
universe,
Earth time, which is not
30.
which is not that long ago.
It's not that long ago.
For them not to know about Kryptonians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we are not talking about knowing about Kryptonians. We are talking about knowing about red sun, blue sun, yellow sun, pink
Yeah,
sun.
So
Kryptonians.
Shayi, you're assuming that the Krypton in this universe
They all kept to themselves.
they never went around. We don't know anything about this Krypton.
Yeah,
They-
yeah, they said
We
don't
don't know
know
that. We don't know that.
You
We don't know that.
This is not.
I mean, I just
Man
have
of
this
Steel.
feeling. Okay,
I remember
maybe they can.
Argos. You know, Argos was going
There are
around.
more of them out there.
Yeah.
Remember, Argos was going around, and even in Argos,
Yeah.
the guy said that we know you have, when you go there, you have powers. So
Yeah.
it's like
So
this
they know.
so it's like it's common knowledge. Krypton, and maybe it's common knowledge. People who went to Krypton, these guys when they leave, they get powers, but they don't like leaving. They're xenophobic. I can head canon that. To the one thing I did not realize, and you just said that now, I was telling Kex that I've never. I don't know if it was you. I was telling you that I've never seen this Green Sun business before ever in the comic.
Yeah. I said I've not seen
It's
that.
in the Man of Tomorrow comic books.
Wow,
Where
and it was
they create this.
Okay. So
It was just. I think that was just purely Green Sun and Night, where they
Wow,
created this
okay.
planet. Like it was a planet filled with dinosaurs to kill Superman when he's weakened.
Okay.
But check your phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
Yeah, I
So,
saw the green
yeah.
sun stuff and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody's ready to kill a Kryptonian, then I don't know.
That's
It's
where-
just
Yeah.
two being around. Just
That
two.
So
that's green. That green something. I just left it. I was just like, I just left it. I
back
was
to
like,
my comparison
yeah.
with the books about this ending specifically, like the
Yep.
Supergirl listed in the books. What happened? I will tell you what I don't like and what I liked. In the books, Supergirl goes to fight the brigands on their spaceship and leaves Ruthie with her sword and this guy tied up on a tree. And Ruthie goes to try and kill him. She beats him in a fight and then is about to kill him. And then she realizes she can't because of all the lessons she has learned with Supergirl over the years, blah blah blah. That kind of nonsense storyline. Supergirl comes and then lets her know that hey, my entire point of for bringing you on this journey was to teach you that revenge was not good. This same revenge is bad, blah blah blah. And then she says something that was very stupid in the book that crypto is fine. Everything is fine. I just went on this trip with you to teach you about this journey. Crypto was never in any danger. And that part didn't land well with me. What happened? Yeah, it wasn't in danger in the books.
Okay.
Then what happens is they put Clem in the Phantom Zone,
Okay.
and then they come back at the end of Ruthie's life.
Okay.
Ruthie is now telling the story of the book she has written about it. In the book,
Yes.
she writes that in the book Supergirl kills Clem, and that she didn't like that ending. And then Supergirl brings out Clem from the Phantom Zone. He has spent hundreds of years there, and he has apparently learned his lesson, begged for redemption, and comes to beg Ruthie, and Ruthie slaps him with the stick, and that's where the story basically ends.
Slaps him with a stick.
She has a walking stick, uses to hit his head. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's where the story ends about how Supergirl is this kind of noble character. Yeah, so they go that part of revenge is bad. They follow through on that storyline. This one, they go in the other direction of.
I prefer the movie.
If you're going to do the movie, then you change the entire story leading up to it. That's my problem. I don't mind it, but you don't build the story in this
those
direction.
brigands that she was punching and throwing off ships and eye beaming and eye blast. I'm like, are these niggas alive? These guys are dying.
It's what she's been saying. You can't be preaching revenge is bad and then you kill for revenge. Like I said earlier, I can't say don't kill this guy because of that killed your family, but it's fine for me to kill him because he stabbed my dog. That's fine.
I think
I
that
agree.
dog stabbing. I don't think it was a concrete reason that she killed.
That was the
I think
first
it was-
reason she stabbed.
Yeah, but it wasn't. That stab was. Wait, sorry. Let's. The second was the second reason she stabbed him.
She first stabbed him that's for my dog, and then she now cut his neck that's for Ruthie.
The first one was for Ruthie. The next one.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
the
last
one
one
for
was the
Ruthie,
dog.
second for the dog. Either way.
Right,
So
you
like
sure?
I
think it
said,
was the other way around.
I throughout the film, I just got this feeling that then with the issue of the slavery with the girls and all that,
Yeah, that was
I could
fucked.
tell there was some kind of for crime and everything. But I think I agree with Tunde. That's why I said everything is combined in a way.
Can we, okay,
The
before-
killing thing,
Go on. No, go on.
the
go on.
killing thing for me is unrealistic. It's better you don't talk about it at all. But when you talk about it, especially in the scenarios we have with these heroes, it actually doesn't make any sense. So that's why I said I like the MCU style of
Psychopaths.
don't say anything. Nobody says anything. Nobody just says anything. If the gun hits you, you die. Take it like that, right? Nobody actually goes out of his way to mention it. So then when the killing happens, we just take it like the standard film we watch. They killed John Wick's dog. John Wick went to the Russian's house and he went to kill all of them. Did anybody complain? Did anybody say anything? The people say, it was just his dog now. It's not fair. No.
Actually, what you said just reminds me of a more powerful scene from the MCU. T'Challa and Killmonger. At the end of Black Panther.
Black Panther.
where it shows Mercy
Civil
and
War.
tries to teach her. Yeah, where it shows Mercy and tries to kill Morgan
Okay.
at the end rather than killing him. Yeah, I'm like, that is a scene that handles the idea of grief and I'm not getting revenge. Well,
Sorry, did you say Killmonger or did you mean Zemo?
Zemo.
was it Zemo, my bad.
Okay.
Zemo.
Okay.
Where T'Challa had the
That's
opportunity
what-
to
yeah,
kill.
yeah,
Yeah,
Zemo.
it's the same story that I'm getting revenge on him for killing
Yeah.
my family, but then
Yeah.
you play around the storyline and you show why he's not doing that, and he lands well. And I think that's what this movie was building up onto. Imagine if at the end of that movie, T'Challa just goes, "Okay, I'm killing you." It's fine as an ending, but it's not as emotionally strong as the ending we got.
And but this guy had to die, Sha.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter.
right.
You can
This guy had to die.
Can
This
we
guy had
talk
to die.
about-
That's why.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying something for today. So today gets me. That's why I'm agreeing with you that since he has to die because of the type of person he is, the lead up to it should have been done better. So when he dies, we won't be having this conversation. That's just the way I'm working backwards. He has to die. No, this one, I know this.
I mean,
They
throw him in
kidnap
the
girls,
Phantom.
all those
Throw him
kind.
in
No,
the
he has to
Phantom
die.
too.
This Supergirl, does she even know where Phantom? Does she know where
It would have
Phantom?
been a good introduction of the Phantom soon.
Well,
No,
maybe.
but
He had to die. He had to die.
But here's another thing I have with all these.
You can't keep having these criminals that come back.
This guy tried to come back. This guy tried to come back. You know this story. In real life, if I'm a
Yes.
cop and I catch some serial killer and he says, "Oh, I'm gonna
Yes.
come back," they don't shoot them now. They say, "Yeah, people just yimu and put you in jail." That is what happens generally. But you know, these movies they make it out like these guys make these promises and that nobody can hold them. I mean, it's the whole Batman thing all over again. That no matter these jails,
So
are
sorry,
like
sorry.
a revolving door.
I apologize. So if I catch a serial killer now, who maybe has been killing women or
Yes.
kids or something like that,
Yes.
and the guy says, "Oh, I can't no wait, I'll get out." Something.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
me, I'm killing him. I need everybody on this podcast to know that I'll kill him.
Okay.
So I'm not
No,
taking him
well-
to in cuffs.
Sorry,
I'm not.
for our listeners out
I'm
there.
not.
That was Kex speaking.
Hey guys, listen.
sorry.
I will kill pedos,
No, as a police officer, I won't.
human traffickers. I'm gonna kill hell out of
I
people.
won't. I won't do it. If
No,
I
it's
catch
fine.
you,
I'm going to write report all the time.
my instinct is that okay, I've caught you. You are not going to leave jail. But in all these movies, it's always accepted that
No, but me, I don't understand. What do you mean that you've caught? What do you mean you've caught the person? You've caught the
If
person.
you
The person is
caught
going to come
and-
out on bail now. Or the
No,
person might be
no.
granted bail or might not be
It's
granted bail.
red-handed. Because normally they'll be in jail or they get jailed. Most of them generally get jailed.
So
Now today they release person on
No,
top
that way,
psychological
you're right too. You're right, but the thing about it is all these superhero cases is that
Exactly,
these
it's
guys
movie. It's all this universe.
they'll get out of jail
Yes.
now. Is there a jail that
Yes.
can hold them
So-
that they
so
will
those
be like
lines-
normal prisoners?
When we're watching a superhero movie, and when they see those lines, we're conditioned to accept that yeah, that church is true. This guy will come out. But in the real world,
Well,
those threats are BS.
yeah, they always come out now. Batman will lock them in that camp.
Yes,
So
exactly.
they have-
So,
And then you don't lock them in that camp now. Throw them
so
in
which is
Phantom.
why
They don't come out from Phantom.
you've almost made it in this universe. That, oh yeah,
Maybe
we can't hold these
Phantom
guys.
Zone.
Let's
Maybe Phantom Zone.
even
Yeah,
Phantom
it's a
Zone.
good idea.
Even Phantom Zone
Yes,
believe it.
yes.
Is it
I don't know
today?
this process. I think there are some there are some kind of criminals. I'm telling you that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I
And
don't
then
know.
again, let me just say this before I forget the
Not-
second thing I knew I put in my head. Be careful what you wish for. To me, that was Lobo.
Yes.
Oh, Jesse Mama will make a good Lobo. Jesse Mama will make a good Lobo.
Lobo, I don't think Jishama is.
It's not the problem in
It's
the
not the
film.
issue here. It's the writing.
Yeah.
It's everything. But it's
So So
Yeah.
you're saying it's right? Okay, well, maybe.
they gave us. They didn't give us Lobo, in my view. They gave us this
Give us Aqua Bro.
anti-hero. Jason Momoa. No, what is this? What is this?
My man.
This is Lobo.
You should open up.
What?
You should open up with Lobo.
No.
With massive kinds of people. Massive kinds of people.
Why?
Okay,
That's what it is.
so if
they are,
if-
they are
so
making
this-
this guy an anti-hero again. This
so
guy
should they
should
give us a
reason-
look? No.
Yeah, go on. Okay. That is
So
why.
Like, this is
give us
Lobo on
the
it.
Lobo
This is
that-
Lobo on a
so-
mission. His mission is let
Wait,
me
so
catch
this
this
is-
guy.
So the Lobo that they've given us, you're saying that they should have just moved it to what's it called? To an R-rated movie. Because in this movie, you're not going to get what you're
Well,
asking
well,
for.
well, I'm
It's
sorry.
different.
Supergirl killed now. You can do. Don't get me wrong. R-rated would be better. I agree, but you can still get him.
Okay.
You can still show him as a cold-blooded killer. Krem killed now. He killed those people's parents now. You can still show Lobo like that now, but they didn't want to.
Killing who?
But he's
Wait.
bounty hunter.
You are saying Lobo should be killing people,
Yes.
right? Wait. But Lobo doesn't kill you if there's no money in it for him now. I'm not getting paid for this.
That's what they should show.
You're not interrupting me. You're not disturbing
That's
me.
what they show.
No, they didn't show that. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't do any assassin job.
No, but why should he kill them when he's not getting paid? I don't understand.
The only person who's
that's-
getting
That's what
paid
they should
for
have
was
showed.
for the.
Do you hear what I said?
Okay.
That's what they should
Let me
establish.
put it this way.
He actually says
showed-
it that I'm not getting
They
paid for
showed
this. I'm not killing
Lobo.
this
They
person.
showed Lobo in the scene. Supergirl tells the girl, what's her name? Oh, don't look at me in the eye.
Crazy.
He says that. And then the guy just turned to her party. Which kind?
He
Don't
was
look at
very
me in the eye.
affable. He was a very affable person.
Like what was that?
Very happy
Turn to
guy.
her party.
Yeah,
Then
fair
he
I'm not
was
surprised.
mysteriously captured.
I'm not
He was
surprised.
mysteriously captured in jail. I'm like,
Neutral.
come
Yeah,
on.
I don't know. You have still not explained to me what you're talking
I've explained it very
about.
clearly. You don't want to hear it. I said,
No, you don't explain it clearly. You are saying that you should go and be killing people. I said
Yes.
if people is not getting paid for, why are you killing them?
I said they should
He-
establish.
Lobo-
Listen to what I said.
Lobo was not
The,
well
the,
executed.
the establishing scene should have been he was paid to go and kill some people and let us see him kill people. So we establishing his
that-
Okay,
credentials.
so
that
that's
was
what you find that they didn't see him, they didn't show him kill
he-
people that he was paid to
he
kill.
was just one of these happy-go-lucky. I'm a good guy.
There's nothing happy-go-lucky
I'm
about
a
him.
guy. There was.
There wasn't happy-go-lucky.
There- there-
I'm not really a bad guy about
There
it.
wasn't.
Yeah. There's not any bad
There
guy about him.
wasn't.
There's no bad guy about
There
him.
was no happy-go-lucky about him.
Lobo
Okay.
did not give me the vibe of
No.
someone
Yeah.
you can hire to go and capture Superman. Like he
Or
did
kill
it.
Superman. Or somebody
Kill Superman, yeah.
Or somebody
He
who
did not
killed his
give
whole
me that
planet.
vibe at
I
all.
beg.
Oh, imagine he said it. He killed his whole planet and was in jail. Was there?
That okay.
As in, I understand today because I'm confused.
Fair
because
enough. Yeah.
This is
Okay,
the Lobo
okay.
that
Let
we
me
got-
let me ask
This is
this.
the Lobo. Wait, this is the Lobo that we
If
got
they're
in-
going
in
to make a
Superman,
Lobo
in animated
movie,
Superman.
yeah,
If
if
they're
they're going to make a
In
Lobo
animated,
of guy.
okay. If that's what you wanted, the animated one, fine, you got him. This is not the proper Lobo from the comics.
Okay.
Maybe that's why you like him because he matches more
Yeah,
the animated one.
I didn't even like his acting.
From the
sef,
comic.
so
The
even if
Thor is not the Thor from the comics. The Mr. Fantastic is not the Mr. Fantastic from the comics.
Let's move
Yeah,
on from
but
Lobo, I
to be honest,
beg. Is there anything else?
the gap between Thor and the comics and Lobo and Lobo one, there's a massive part.
No. They are not the
No.
same. So,
Yeah,
so what are we saying
Let's-
now?
Yeah, we are done
Well,
with.
me, I
I think
didn't like
we're
Lobo at
done
all.
with it at this
And to be
point.
honest, I think they just killed the character
Yeah,
for me entirely.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it at all. I don't want to see him anywhere again. Unless they give it to a director who will direct him properly.
One thing we can agree on is that this movie did not live up to any
No.
expectations whatsoever.
Wait, oh. I had very low expectations. Going.
No, not from the trailers, from the
No.
original this thing announcement.
I did not expect a good Supergirl movie,
Movie.
especially after I saw her appear in Superman.
Okay.
I did not expect a
I
good
did.
Supergirl movie.
So I was.
I'm sorry, I did not.
did. So I.
So you were.
I expected a good. I was hoping for a better adaptation. Of
Yeah, let I think I'll
The
stick with that.
Supergirl. film.
Like if they'd done
something
two
better.
things in this film, no, a couple of things in this film, I would have let happen.
Okay. So how would you have made the film better? Let's go.
The grief with what's this thing called with
Argo
Argo.
City. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend a bit more time, a bit more quiet moment between Uguti and Supergirl herself, like them actually getting to know each other, increase the timeline a bit more. Then with the ending fight, there's one particular. I'll switch out the family where they fought, about the family kid and all of that, where that the brigands
Black
planet.
family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll switch that for the genocide, for where they saw the result of the genocide. Because there's a scene in the books where they found the brigand, like they commit genocide for hire. That's their job.
Okay.
I'll switch that with them discovering that particular scene, so it's a lot more impactful. Then I'll switch out the end, or actually not going through with the mother.
Okay. So doing what?
Throwing him in the Phantom Zone.
Set Phantom Zone now.
Throwing him in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
Like
I don't mind. I don't mind the Phantom Zone. It's fine.
Phantom Zone. Let them stick with the message of redemption. Like, okay, of not revenge is bad. If that's your point of the story, that revenge is bad, stick to it to the end.
And to be honest, another thing is they could easily have done if this world or this area that these people are is a lawless area, i.e., there isn't even no jail. They should have made that clear. No, there's no jail. If you catch these guys, you have to kill them, or else they are coming back. I would even have gone for that, or and then made it even more that the church was almost forced upon Supergirl that there's no way I can put this guy, and this guy is now said, well, okay, once you leave here, I'm going to go and recruit more people and come back. But sometimes you don't get to see the whole system of what happens.
Or if you want the film as it is, if you want the film as it is, let it be. Let Supergirl be the one to. Let Supergirl be that person. If you want Supergirl to be John Wick,
I think overall, this film for me had potential. For me, just didn't work in a lot of the areas in that. So I could see this. You could have fit this, but I guess that's the story of filmmaking.
I mean, this is the same.
I'll ask a question. Is it possible that we have superhero space fatigue?
No.
When I mean space fatigue, not superhero fatigue.
No, I
know what you mean. Space.
This could have been a great movie.
Yes.
This could have been this movie. I can see a great movie in it.
The space in this film.
This film could have been great. Relax now. What are you people talking about?
What?
It could have.
Every film cannot be great. Every superhero film cannot be great.
Okay, I could have seen a good movie.
Our films.
I said
No.
had good space. The space here was
the space was not uninspired.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Yes. We talked about her flying in space. That was nice. Those are some nice sequences.
Yes, that's a good thing. Yes,
they were nice.
Yes.
Every film cannot be a top tier film.
What is a top tier?
There's a whole wide weight now. There's a whole wide band. But you cannot tell me that this film has Flash on the same level. And that's harsh.
The same level.
It's harsh.
Same
They're
level.
not.
They're not far.
They're not miles apart.
They're
They're
not far.
far.
Exactly.
They're in the same band.
Okay, you know what? Okay, so that means Flash.
This
Flash is definitely. Flash is definitely that lower tier film, right? So we are talking about. Look at it this way. There's thin at the bottom.
There's
wide mid, thin.
Okay.
A thin band at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's a wide in the middle. Those phase one kind of films, those wide phase one, and then there's a thin at the top. Those the Dark Knight kind of films, right?
Yeah.
Flash falls to me in that bottom third
It doesn't.
tier.
It's not in that bottom pair.
It's Flash.
It's in that your big band in the
It's
middle.
where Flash
Is at the low. Is at the lower end of it, and that's where Supergirl is as well.
Yes.
So it's not Flash is not what I call a trash film.
I think the difference between the two films is I think Supergirl, the quality level of Supergirl is almost steady throughout the film, in my view. So I've scored like 2.3. I think it's 2.3 across band the whole film. Flash is like 1, 4. It's the film itself
jumps up and down.
Yeah,
0.
This is good. Oh,
0.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
So
what Flash
I think with Flash.
Let me put it like this: we have the Mobiuses, we have the Madame Webs. Those are the 1/10, 0/10 movies that nobody bothers to talk about.
Yes.
They're actually trash.
Yeah.
Then above those ones, we have the Love and Thunders, the ones that are competently made trash. It's still trash, but it's competently made rubbish. Then we have like the boring ones, the ones that are completely forgettable. You don't even think about them again. Then you have the ones that.
Do you know that's where I put Supergirl? Supergirl for me in 2 years, I won't remember this film.
Yes.
It's falling in line with them Flash movies because they are in the same category.
I had to think about Flash.
By the time you get to good movies, it's not going to. It can't compete with good
I'll go
movies.
to one thing now.
Sure.
Yeah.
If we come to you in 10 years' time and ask you to mention 3 scenes from Supergirl and 3 scenes from Flash.
Sorry, somebody put it in the chat room.
Yeah.
You know, we've done it. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be easier to. I'll quickly record the Flash ones than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not to say that Flash
memory really bad.
Yeah.
Sorry? No.
That's
good
because
scenes-
Flash is memorably bad.
No, good scenes that I liked in Flash that I enjoyed.
Flash, the guy put baby inside it. That whole sequence of him running with the babies is so bad. That sequence of him running in the time bubble
agreed.
is so horrible.
I agreed.
Yeah,
200
agreed.
million.
But the story is more consistent.
Agreed.
He said
You
200
200
million.
million to make poo.
I think the
Somebody just got
difference,
25 to make okay.
the difference between Flash and Supergirl is one was made in a stable environment, and it was obvious the other one was just.
Was not. But yeah.
Well, true.
That's just
That's it.
to me. But
So-
they're about if all things were equal,
Fair enough.
I'll say they're about the same level.
But yeah. So guys, we are our second film, our fourth product under James Gunn.
Fuck that guy.
Would you guys fire him at this point?
No. You know what? Because there's a question I asked at the beginning. You said that what would I do if somebody gave me DC and I'll
No.
quit? I won't take the job. I won't take the job. Okay. Who wants to deliver it? Is it Quentin Tarantino? Nobody can do this
I won't
job.
fire him, but
I
I'll
wouldn't even take this.
I'll call him in for performance review.
It's
Yeah, so I that's why when we talked
What's your
about the
performance
Batman-
review? Okay, what's the performance review for James Gunn's product
Score.
so far? Score for him so far.
Oh, it's bad though. It's bad.
He has been mid. He has
Yeah,
been
mid.
mid, so that's why it's bad.
Yeah.
You get
It's
he has been
mid.
mid.
The first one was okay. This one was below okay. Creatures Commando, I didn't like it overall.
Yeah.
I
Peacemaker
don't like
season
Supergirl.
2.
Peacemaker I enjoy it in a way, but again, it's not great too. But because it's comedy.
You know Wally is in the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call on screen.
So
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That in total, if I want to score it, I'll say 5/10. If someone says yeah, I'll say okay, 6/10. But
James
that's mid. Yeah, James Gunn in total. But that's why it's bad.
Yeah.
That's why it's bad. The score I'll give him is bad.
now to
Everything
cut-
you've done
And
so
just-
far.
sorry, guys. Just let you know, Wally will we've agreed with Wally that he will come and give his own review
yeah.
next week on the pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Because
You did tell me.
I can't put more than 6 people here, and then Craig is
Okay.
there, and then I don't want to be rushing Wally's review because
Okay.
yeah.
So now a more controversial question. 2 movies in. Snyder versus Gunn.
Snyder.
Snyder now.
This is embarrassing, sir. I have to agree.
Snyder.
Like Snyder. Yes, so- yeah.
Because even though I you know my views on Man of
Snyder did overskill.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, go. Snyder did
But
too much.
I've always said
Too much.
Technically,
But it was original.
technically as a movie,
Yeah.
forget what my feelings are. Technically as a movie,
Yeah.
Man of Steel is a good movie. Technically,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
agree with
definitely.
what happened in it and the
Yeah,
tone of
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we had Wonder Woman. we
BVS.
had- BVS. You know what BVS reminded me a bit of Flash. It's not quite a Flash, but I love some parts of BVS. But overall, I think it's a mess of a movie. But some of my best scenes in superhero movies are also in that movie. That's kind of so. But I can't say that yet for anything in Gunn's universe.
There is Gunn has been an extremely safe universe in some ways. Nothing feels original,
Yeah.
nothing feels novel,
Yeah.
nothing feels standout.
Yeah.
Like Keck said, see what you like about Snyder. He took big swings.
It was
With his products.
original. It was
Yeah.
original.
Was original with what
It's-
he was
I
doing.
mean, the suits, the planet Krypton, the costumes of the Kryptonians, the world engine. I mean, come on, there's a lot. There's a lot that guy took his time
So that's one thing. When I was
to do
looking
well.
at the Kryptonian destruction in this film, I was like,
DC of the
That-
Galaxy.
that simple scene of what's the name of his Joel's wife again? Lara. Is it Lara? Or-
Lara.
Yeah. Lara
Yeah.
watching that destruction of
Yes,
Krypton
that
in Man of
simple
Steel
scene
compared to
of
what
her-
we went in Argo.
Yeah, with the robot or kilo, whatever she
No,
called
no.
it.
Kello.
Just that simple
No,
thing
sorry,
of
today I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I was sacking.
Ah! Oh my god! Yeah.
Wally said, God is doing DC of the Galaxy. And that's true.
True.
Because But Guardians of the Galaxy 3, my favorite Marvel movie. Not gonna lie. But the guy Superman, I was disappointed.
So that brings me to that Batman casting. I'm like, I don't
Um,
have anything against the actor. Me and the actor, we don't get beef, but based on what I'm seeing, they are going to make an Adam West Batman. People should just get ready for it.
No,
if
no,
they made an Adam West
Goofy
Batman, I'll
Batman.
be happy. But what
No,
they're going to make is going to be mid, thoroughly
the
mid
tone
Batman.
is going to be it's because it's brave and bold almost.
Yeah,
That alone tells you what the tone's going to be.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That-
So
I-
at this point,
yes, that's it.
aside Lanterns that is coming up, are you excited about any DC projects?
No, Lanterns.
I wasn't excited about this one. So, I mean, after I saw Superman.
What
I was
we
like,
got Clayface
trust
and
this guy.
Lanterns.
Clayface and Lanterns.
Okay,
I saw-
okay, you know what?
I saw the trailer for Clayface. Yeah,
You know what?
I didn't even know what that
Clayface.
was.
Yeah, let me.
Maybe a bit.
Excited is not the word, but if you right now, if you give me Clayface and Man of Tomorrow, Superman, Man of Tomorrow, I'll probably be like, okay, I'll go and watch Clayface first.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect anything special in Man of Tomorrow.
I don't expect
I
anything
don't.
special from
I
anything.
don't.
DC
I mean,
anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm trying to. Maybe I like Mr. Terrific, but even that whole sequence of Lewis being in the bubble and Mr. I didn't like it at all.
With
I
the
didn't
music,
like it at all. With the music, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
Like
think
it.
James Gunn has done in 4 projects what Snyder could not do throughout the entire arc of DCU. Kill my
Well,
hope in
break
DC.
your spirits.
My spirit for DC is completely
Break your
broken at this
spirits.
point. Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh
I
my
don't even know
God.
anything else. Yeah,
What were the 4 films we're talking about? Talking about Man
No,
of
4
Steel,
project.
Batman versus Superman.
Superman. Then he did
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman, and Aquaman.
No,
Justice
not
League.
Aquaman. Justice League. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice League came before Aquaman. Yeah, and Justice League.
Like what Snyder did all throughout, I was like, yeah, this can get better. But now I'm at the point where there's just nothing.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we should start wrapping
That
it
should
up.
be the
Quite
yeah.
Quite disappointing.
The 2 hour mark.
Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow we've got X-Men season 2.
Yeah.
X-Men 97 season 2.
And then also what's this thing called? Yeah, X-Men 92. Yeah.
And that we'll watch Adventures of Superman
But you
and
can
tell
watch
us
that
next week.
for us.
We will watch X-Men.
Does I didn't watch this.
Division of
Does
Labor.
X-Men drop Netflix style or is it week by week? So I'll know what I'm doing.
I think it's going to be week by week. They
I'm
might
trying
just
to remember
part
the
of
last
episodes.
time.
It was
Yeah.
part of episodes.
It was okay. Yeah, it was 333 or something like that.
Yeah, something like
It's
that.
kind of like how Netflix did Arcane, right? So not the
Yeah.
whole thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And next week
I think that's better, actually.
today next week we're gonna have Wale on as well for his own
Yeah.
review
Views
Yes.
of Super,
And maybe
Supergirl.
yeah, and maybe our views would have changed a bit. Let us know what you think. Which part of the views you agree with as a listener? What parts you disagree with vehemently? And yeah, what you think about the movie overall?
People quite hate the music in that. The middle, the music in that.
I love the middle as a song. Like the
People
middle is one of my
quite
favorite. It's on my
hate-
playlists.
hate
When it came up there, it was
The cover.
terrible.
They didn't like it at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about right
The
now.
song at the end.
At the end,
Some
the fight
best
sequence,
Supergirl was
where
fighting.
she's doing the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what people have been doing is they've been taking that song and been putting it in different. They said, for example, oh, if James Gunn was directing Batman versus Superman, so they now put that song in the warehouse scene. They now put that song in the warehouse scene.
Oh my god!
They put that song in. They're just like putting
No,
it in.
when Superman is snapping the neck.
Exactly. That kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Wow.
Please send me the clips of that. I need
I
to.
will. Let me try my phone. Who's actually dead? But yeah, today, do you want to sign us out?
Yeah, guys, this is Supergirl. I think this is the first disappointment of the year in terms of comic book material that we've watched this year.
I think
It's the first
I remember we've been very happy.
We've
Generally,
been very happy this year so far.
Yeah.
This is our first tackle disappointment.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we get back on the interesting road with more stuff like X-Men 97 coming up and the rest of the stuff coming up. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and then Lanterns in August.
Yeah. So hopefully we get back on track with that. Let us know your
Fingers
thoughts about
crossed.
Supergirl,
Yes, indeed.
and we'll be back next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Alright,
Don't forget to
guys.
rate, like, subscribe. Naija's Geeking on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. See you next week. Raptor, sign us out.
Yeah, so how do we used to go out? What
Just
are
talk
we
about
saying?
yeah,
Don't
man.
talk anything.
Guys, you want Supergirl?
Amen.
Help DC with your money, please. FDC, let them make more money. Go and watch more Supergirl, please. Thank you very much.
And we see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are loud.